Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs. We are here once again with, of course, Imperial Assault. We're going to do Flight of the Freedom Fighter. And we have, our episode is Freedom Fighters. Begin mission. You receive a transmission from Captain Darpick. Return to the Freedom Fighter immediately, rebels. We've uncovered intelligence that the Empire's up to something big. Ready to help however you can. You head to the included coordinates near Ithor. Ithor? You arrive in the Freedom Fighter's bridge to find Captain Darpick reviewing a hologram message. We're under heavy attack. A grizzled commander reports from some distant battlefield, requesting backup from any available rebel forces. You've just taken down one of the Empire's top generals, Darpick says. Think you can pull a stunt like that twice? I'd like you to take down some troopers and head it down. The captain's request is cut off by a blaring sirens. Darpick rushes to pull up the sensor feed and stares in shock at the images displayed before you. An Imperial Star Destroyer sits directly above the Freedom Fighter. Before anyone can even utter a word, the rebel ship is locked in a tractor beam. Everyone on the bridge tries to take emergency action, but to no avail. We're caught! We're caught, Darpick says. That treacherous Ares gun must have leaked more information than he let on. That scum. But I'm not out of hope yet. How do you feel about impossible odds? The captain asks. Continue. Once they've reeled us in, we're going to be boarded, and all the high-ranking officers will be rounded up, Darpick muses. But you're not actually crew, so they won't even know you're aboard. Quickly, follow me. Continue. Captain Darpick leads you to the cargo hold. Get inside the food crates. The Empire is so well stocked, they always check them last. If ever. You duck. Whack, whack. Into the already molding food stores, and Darpick grabs a knife from a nearby shelf. I don't know where we'll end up, but I'll prick my finger. Follow the red marks as best as you can. And rebels, don't forget how to improvise. We're well outside of any training here. The captain shuffles some crates in front of you before leaving the room. Continue. During the boarding, you have to resist every urge to fight, but you keep your calm. Hours later, you emerge from the crates to find a small squad of stormtroopers looking over the Freedom Fighter's armory. With the element of surprise, you quickly and quietly eliminate them, donning their white armor for yourselves. You stealthily make your way into the cargo exit and step into the enormous Star Destroyer hangar, trying to imitate a stormtrooper formation. You march towards a doorway and you notice it has a slight red mark next to it. Surprised that you aren't immediately stopped at any point, you follow the captain's trail. Continue. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to go on ahead and set this up, and we will be right back.
15 parsecs later.
You sneak through the halls, hiding wherever you hear bots approaching. Following the faint steps of blood your captain left, you quietly approach a large room. Okay. Peering around the corner, you spot an emergency medical bay. Used as a holding cell for the Freedom Fighter's high-level crew. Place 3 doors. And that's going to be... We did not set this one correctly. Okay, that goes that way. Okay. This goes this way. We have one door here. We have a second door here. And we conveniently don't have a third door. Okay, so we have placed the 3 doors. Continue. You inch forward to get a better view into the situation. Deploy the rebels. Ah, great. I guess you guys don't get much in that way, do you? Okay. Continue. In a corner room, you see a pile of ransacked rebel supplies. One crate appears yet unopened. And we have one crate right here. Continue. Across the room, a familiar silhouette checks the lock of the door. Whistling, he slides a coat cylinder back into his coat pocket. Deploy an elite Imperial officer. And this is Ares! Okay, so we're going to deploy the black as our elite. Continue. Ares receives a message over his comms and freezes in place. On the security holograms, he pauses for a response. On this level, oh, not again. Ares looks over his shoulder, peering for a second before spotting you in the shadows. You've got Moxie pulling a stunt like this, he concedes, but there's no escaping this one. Not for you. He pounds on the locked door. Continue. As you reach for your weapons, guards flood the room. Continue. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh no. Okay, so we've deployed the ISB infiltrators. Continue. And we get elite stormtroopers. Is anyone surprised about that one? I am personally not. Continue. Regular troopers. They will be blue. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Despite the fierce resistance, you resolve to rescue your crew. Continue. Round 1. Ugh, I set them up wrong. Look at this. Okay, here. Ooh, I can hit that stormtrooper. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not bad. And I can move her 1, 2, 3. One, two. So I'm going to hold the other. Oh, hold it. Wrong side. There we go. Speed of 4. Okay. Much better. Or I can go here for take a strain right off the bat, use reach and hit the stormtrooper twice. I don't think I'm going to need to do that though. So I'm still going to use 2 to hit that stormtrooper. So we still have 2 left in reserve. That is the elite stormtrooper. So he gets a black die. Diala gets a Exhaust this card while defending the turn. Okay. To your defense results. Okay, +2. Okay, so good news is I can... Good. Okay, so this is pretty good, actually. So we have a red, yellow, yellow. Okay, so let's see. The screen's going to be right there. I'm going to put the infiltrators here. So I'm going to try and roll right here. Okay, distance does not matter. 3 damage. Right? 5 health. Okay, so he blocks 1. So we have 2. And the pike will do 2. That's 2, 3, 4. Oh no, we have this, so that's a +2. So that's 2. This will give a +2. That's 4. This is 5. So that takes out 1 stormtrooper right off the bat. That is the kind of power I was expecting from a Jedi. Okay, so she is going to then move 1, 2 to try and take some hidey-hide. Now, granted, she's right there with the stormtrooper, but it's okay. And that is the end of Diala's first turn. ISB infiltrators. Close the net. At the start of the group's activation, each of its hidden figures moves 2 to reposition 3. Each of the other figures become hidden. So that would mean they are currently hidden. Coordinated raid. Once this figure in the group that can attack Diala, limit once per group. Okay, move 3 to attack Diala, move 3 to reposition 3. So they're going to need to move 1, 2, 3. Move 3 to reposition. Hold on, what do they have? They have, okay, so they're going, so 1 will move there. 1 figure in this group that can attacks Diala. Okay, can he attack Diala right off the bat? I am going with yes. Okay. She has cover from the standard stormtroopers, but not from anyone else and Ares. So, going to attack Diala. Diala has a white, as I recall. Our USB infiltrator has a blue and a green. Range of 1, 2, 3. And we easily make range. We get rid of the 1 damage. And I'm afraid I don't understand that. I don't understand that. -1 to a complete block. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we don't have that. So we go to a +2 damage. And Diala is going to take a +2 damage. That is the end of his turn. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope. That's the coordinated attack. Okay, then he's going to move 3. He already attacked. So he can't attack again. Move 3 to reposition 3. 1, 2, 3. He's already repositioned to 3. If this figure did not attack, it becomes hidden. Okay, so that's the end of his turn for the first one. Second one, he's going to move 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see, can we hit? I'm going with yes. If we could hit here, yes, we're going to go with that. Okay, so move 3 to attack Diala. Easily has accuracy. Does 1 damage plus 2, so that's 3 damage. She's already taken it again. And then he will move 3 to reposition 3. 1, 2, he just moved back. But he did attack, so he's not invisible. Finish. Okay, Mock. Okay, so he can easily hit the 1 stormtrooper. Can he hit the second? No. No, definitely cannot hit the second one, but can hit the first one. That's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 or more spaces away from you. Do not have line of sight to you. You do not block line of sight to others. Okay. So good news, he doesn't have line of sight. And Mock attacks with a blue and a green. And blocks with a... Oh, good news. Easily makes accuracy. Does 2 points of damage to the 1 trooper, who's now down to 3. And he will shoot again. +2. It. Okay, use when you declare an attack for target and roll does not have line of sight of you. You gain Pierce 2. That's not going to matter here. +2. No. Exhaust this card while attacking a target within 3 spaces. Nope. So, unfortunately, he only does 2 damage. So that's 4. And the stormtrooper number 2 is still with us. Okay. So that's the end of Mock's turn. Stormtroopers Elite. Last stand. Okay. After this group's activation, reinforce 1. Oh. You have got to be kidding me. Okay. Last stand. If there are fewer than 3 figures in this group, become focused. Limit once per group activation. Oh, this is fun. Focused. So focus does an extra green. Each stormtrooper has a blue and a green. Okay, move forward to attack the Yala. Number 2 will do so. Wow. Does 1, 2, 3 points of damage. That's 8 right off the bat. Move 2 to reposition 4. Or move 6. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll work. We will we're gonna move down here because they're elite. Okay, the second one, which is number 1, we'll go on ahead and attack the Yala. Wow. 1, 2, 3, and 5. And we get to add another one back in. And he will also move down here. So we're all part of the same squad. So that finishes the Stormtrooper Elite's turn. And she is going to take a strain to move 1. Because we get to then hopefully pick on 2. So we have yellow, yellow, red versus a black. Okay, so that's out. And we do, that's a standard, so that's 3. We'll just take this one out because he's number 2. She will attack the second Stormtrooper. Does a whole mess of damage. So 1 is missed, but we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's out. And unfortunately, that's going to leave her right out there in the open. But that's the end of Diala's turn. Storm. You know who I forgot to put out? E-Web Engineer, which was right here. I think. We'll put it there. That kind of makes some sense. Oops. Stormtroopers, blue. Good news, there's only 1. Game Pierce 1 for each other figure in the group. Gets none. Move 3. Move 6 to reposition 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. That will give him line of sight. And we'll attack. We'll move 3. We'll move right in. And we'll attack with a blue-green to a white. 1, 2, 3, 4. So only 3 damage get through. And that is the end of his turn. Let's say he moved here instead. Yeah, that lets me shoot the E-Web Engineer, who has 7. I get 2 cracks at him, though. Okay, so blue-green versus, I am sure, like 5 blacks. No, just 1. 2 damage right off the bat. That's good. And we're going to do it one more time. Oh, look at that. But we get to do 2 damage or 2 pierce. That's 4. Darn it. That's not enough to take him out. I'd even use this. I'd use this if I had to. So that's the end of Mock's turn. Ares. Move 3 to attack Ashray. +1 for each superior hero class card. Good. So we're going to move 5 to reposition 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, actually it'd be this one right here. But he can't hit, so he is now going to move 3. 1, 2, 3 to attack Mock. And he has a blue and a yellow versus a white. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What's our priority? Accuracy does not matter. It gets a +1 damage. Oops. So that's the end of Ari's turn. Imperial figures do not block line of sight. Attack Diala. No surprises here. I hope you survive this. And gets 2 attacks on Diala. E-Web Engineer gets a blue, a yellow, and a red. Okay, so what can she do for focus? Precise strike, foresight. Use while defending, reroll 1 defense die. So we are going to use a strain. We're going to reroll the defense die. Yes! Yes! That is exactly what I needed. Problem is, he shoots again. Oh, look at that. Okay, priority. Recover 2 +2. So, but it doesn't matter. He misses. Diala does wonders. Yes. Good job, Diala. Round 2. Well, thank you for coming to Simply Solo Playthroughs. We will be back with the next episode. This took a little bit longer than I thought it would, and we'll see where we're going to be next. So thank you for coming. Please make sure that you like and subscribe, and I hope you have a really great day. Please like and subscribe.